from the parking lot. See some of the many coasters we've got here. This park currently has the most coasters of any park in the United States with 20. Cedar Point's right behind it. Alright, so from the entry plaza, Hurricane Harbor entrance is right to the right hand side, right past security. Hurricane Harbor is not open yet. There are restroom locations. And the Magic Mountain entrance is to the left. Alright, so I'm showing you the map. This is a good sized park. So I'm going to go along the right hand side pathway and go clockwise and see everything in between. So all the attractions. There's lots of food and beverages and shopping. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I'm in Santa Clarita, California, and today I'm visiting Six Flags Magic Mountain. So I am wearing my Tom's Road Trippin' hat because I have a Six Flags hat already. I actually have a couple of them. I just forgot them at home. So I am a Diamond member. That means we get in earlier than the general public. We're letting a whole 15 minutes before everybody else gets in. Park opens at 10:30 a.m. We get in at 10:15. So I arrived here earlier than that, so it's not even 10 o'clock yet, or basically just around 10 o'clock. So I did show you the map. You want to make sure you get a paper map if they have them up here in the front, because there's not a whole lot of maps around the park. Alright, so right past the turnstiles, they just let us into this little area here. Said everybody else has to wait till 10:30. You got some of the gift shops. Got a funnel cake factory up here in the front. This area right here is where we have to wait until actually 10:15. It's one of the other eateries here. Got sundaes. Over here is my Six Flags photo pass. So if you do photos on rides, they'll show them at the end of the rides. You'll scan your pass and it'll save your ticket. Although save your photos on your account. And this also is a heads up. This is a cashless place here. So do you have cash to card? So if you just have cash with you, your day's not ruined. And the good thing is these cards basically are like prepaid debit cards. So you don't have to use all the money at this park. So right past this area, you see one of the other main gift shops. Alright, so they're not doing paper maps anymore. So you want to make sure you either download the map or take a picture of the map right at the front of the map that I showed you. There's no other maps inside the park. Alright, so one of the things that changed this season is my red refillable drink bottle I had as a Diamond member are not accepted anymore. So I get this 2024 season drink bottle. So we get a new bottle each year. Alright, right at the front here, right past the entry area, they got guest relations and information. This is one of their main gift shops right here in the front. Alright, behind that and to the left, you got stroller and wheelchair rentals. They also got Lost and Found. That's their pricing for wheelchairs and strollers. Alright, right next to that, you got locker rentals. Now all of the main roller coasters do have lockers. You can switch between the different rides. And right next to that, you got the Flash Pass headquarters. So you're gonna come and wait in line here to skip the lines later. It's kind of ironic. Most of the Flash Pass is digital now. So you can sign up for Flash Passes on your phone. There we go, Six Flags Magic Mountain. This is my 10th Six Flags park. See some of the coasters here. This white track with the blue supports is the world's first modern looping coaster. It's called the New Revolution. The orange and green track there is, I actually forget what that's called. Alright, so Six Flags Emporium, I showed you part of this. This is the park's main gift shop. Just to the left of that fountain that I showed you, you got Plaza Cafe. There's their menu board. So the snacks and meals we got. Alright, so right in front of that you got the Grand American Carousel. This is a vintage carousel. All original horses, hand carved, hand painted. So if you like good old classic carousels, we've got one right here for you. Now Six Flags Magic Mountain is not flat. There are some steep inclines. So to get you to the upper portion, they got the Magic Mover. So this ride will take you up the steep incline. There we go, Classic Revolution, the world's first looping roller coaster. Alright. This roller coaster opened in 1976. It was the world's first modern vertical loop roller coaster. Again, the oldest coaster in the park. Alright, so this got off the New Revolution, and for a 47-year-old coaster, that was really fun. It was really smooth. That was unbelievable. That old of a coaster, almost as old as I am. Really fun. So you get one revolution. Really cool that this ride is still here in the park. This park is home to lots of world records and firsts. This is just one of them. Actually has a good amount of track. Of course, the main attraction of this is the revolution on it, you know, the loop. It's a really tight loop. The cool thing is the track goes through the loop. Alright, so from the carousel and the New Revolution, backtracking slightly to the fountain, and now I'm heading to the right. Right in front of the fountain, you got a Churros and Dippin' Dots. Now all the menu boards I'm going to be showing you throughout the day, you see the S next to certain items, that's for the snacks. That's if you have the food plan. You get 2 meals and 1 snack. Restaurant locations right behind the Churros and Dippin' Dots. You got classic candy, always a sweet time. So this is one of the gift shops I'll show you right before I leave. And you got Quick 6. This is a little refresh stand. Most of the food eateries don't open till 11 or 11:30. So gonna be heading this way here. So there'll be lots of games of chance all throughout the park. Basketball, you can win one of the big stuffed animals. Now I do recommend, if you're going to be doing these games to win something really, really big, do this later in the day, because you got to lug this thing around with you the whole day if you get it really early. Alright, second roller coaster we come to is Full Throttle. So this was going to be my first coaster, however it wasn't open just yet. So now it's open, gonna go for a ride. Just a slight line now. See you guys. It's a launch coaster.
Nothing's stopping this guy.
I've got you, boy wonder.
It's impossible.
This was fantastic. You got the launch here. You go upside down, and it actually, like, you feel like you're staying in that upside down in that loop for a while. And right before coming back, above, on the top side of this loop, you go backwards a little bit and then you launch a second time. Fantastic ride. Of course, I'm first front row right there, you see me. So fantastic, extremely smooth and fast. Really, really cool. Right in front of Full Throttle, you got a Coca-Cola refill station, got high octane wings, and Scream Spuds and mac and cheese. This is Screamin' Spuds and mac and cheese. Alright, so showing the menu boards, you see the M next to all those are for the meals. There's a Screamin' Spuds menu board. And they got beverages. We got high octane wings. We got wings and fries. There's the high octane sauces. And all the beverages. Most food eateries have their refillable drink bottle. And they also have beer. Alright, so Full Throttle, we're going down this pathway here. Got the sports bar right ahead. So we do have food at this location also. And then of course you got the beer and the wine and the hard seltzers. Alright, next up we got Bugs Bunny World. This is the kids area. Just has the children's size rides. Got Daffy Duck's Adventure Tours. There we go, the bus goes up and around. Seen this type of ride at all the different parks I've ever been to, basically. Just in different ride format. The vehicles are different. They've been boats, submarines, school buses. Got restroom locations just to the left of that. Next up, you got Taz's Trucking Company. Get to ride these monster trucks around the track. Get through a barn. Then you got Looney Tunes Lodge. Kids play area. Got a lot of Looney Tunes characters in here. I grew up on Looney Tunes, so I always enjoy these characters. Got Elmer Fudd, Marvin Martian. Got Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. We got Pep in the Pews Tea Party. There's Pep in the Pew up there. So these are teacups. Alright, one of the roller coasters down here is called Canyon Blaster. This is a good junior coaster. There, my Canyon Blaster. Alright, so that was a little bit rough. I expect that with the kid coasters. You go around 2 rotations, so twice around. Alright, next ride, you got Yosemite Sam Flight School. Get to fly in your airplane. And you get to control your height. You got Sylvester's Pounce and Bounce. It says Junior Bounce Tower. Oh, you got Tweety Bird up there with the mallet. Can't hit that bad old putty tat. Then you got Elmer Fudd's weather balloons. This rises up and you can usually spin these. You see Elmer Fudd up in his weather balloon. There we go. So yeah, you can spin around. We got Merry Melody's Carousel. So this is a junior carousel. With the horses. Right across now you got Speedy Gonzalez's Hot Rod Racers. So this is another junior coaster. It's Speedy Gonzalez. Yes, this is a perfect starter coaster for the really young ones. The Canyon Blaster is a little too extreme for them. Alright, so it's got off of Speedy Gonzalez Hot Rod Racers. It was actually really smooth. Really impressed. Very, very short ride. You get to go through twice. Alright, right next to the coast you got the Snack Shack. That's their menu board. And you got some seating here. And you got the Carrot Club Theater. all these carrots are right here. So y'all will have shows here throughout the day. Got Bugs Bunny up on the fountain. Got Weatherman Rock. And the third coaster in this area is called Roadrunner Express. This is a junior coaster. You got Wile E Coyote chasing the Roadrunner as usual.
I want to go on all
Alright.
these ones are scary.
Looks like you're in a rocket.
Why are we waiting this line? That's just our door already. Is it? Yeah.
It's gonna fast.
Really? That's not even bad. This is what I did do that.
Yeah, don't expect a super fast coaster.
My brother
Alright, just by chance, I'll get front row seat on this super scary looking coaster. Goes around twice. Alright, just got off Roadrunner Express. That was a fun ride. Don't expect any inversions or super fast. It's a kid ride. But now I can say I did it. And then you got Tweety's Escape. As they swing, you ride around the bird cage. Well, Granny's gonna get mad you escape from your cage though. And we got Wascals. Good eats, good times. Got Wascals meals. Got the snacks. Alright, that's all folks. Alright, right outside Bugs Bunny World, you got a train depot and Magic Flyer. Alright, we got Whistle Stop Park Magic Flyer. So this is another junior coaster. Too big to ride this one. And you got the Whistle Stop train. There is the train gonna go on a ride. The depot gifts, I'm sure, will be open a little bit later. All right, so I have a magic flyer in a train depot. Gonna go up the slight incline. So the area that we were in is called the High Sierra territory. And we got Fort Lee John restrooms. Right next to the restrooms, you got Goliath. It's the park's Giga Coaster. So you saw some of the track from the parking lot area. So this will be a fun ride. Good thing is there's basically no line. All right, this is definitely one of the benefits of coming pre-season in the springtime before the busy summer season is it's very light attendance. Kids are still in school. I'm also here during a weekday. Are you ready? There are school groups here, senior class trips, 8th grade class trips. But other than that, there's not a lot of people here. I like the theming here also. I always get front row on all the coasters I go on. It's my first time. Alright, so you go up the stairs. There are lifts to get people in wheelchairs up to the loading platform on all the coasters. Alright, loading platform, of course, waiting for front row. Alright, just got off Goliath and that was fantastic. Ultra smooth, really fast, really high. Loved every second of it. Right there, front row, arms up the entire ride. Absolutely loved it. And I mentioned lockers earlier. Much better deal to get the multiple rides. You can transfer to all of the roller coasters. Alright, right outside Goliath, you got food, etc. One side you got the treats. Over on the other side you get the food and beverages. Alright, directly across from Goliath you got Buccaneer and Swashbuckler. Alright, so Buccaneer is a pirate ship. So Buccaneer is a pendulum pirate ship ride. This does not rotate all the way around, but you get some good height on it, especially if you're on the end seats on either side. Alright, Swashbuckler is the swing ride right here. I used to be extremely afraid of rides like this when I was a kid. Especially the ones that go up higher. I was just scaring myself needlessly, but I was afraid these chains were going to snap and I was going to go flying. Right below Buccaneer and Swashbuckler, you got this little open air gift shop called Thrill Heads. Alright, I found one of the very few maps they actually have in the park. If you see on the map, I'm right here, right by Goliath. So I'm heading up this direction right here, up there. And then I'm going to make a right turn and check out these down here. So going right past food, etc. Going this direction. And right across from food, etc. you got a Munchies. That's what they've got. And all of you are going to have the beverages, refillable bottles. Alright, so following the pathway. Track we got right overhead is Superman Escape from Krypton. See the track. Extremely loud ride if you're in this area. So we're going underneath Superman ride. You hear how loud it is. I actually think it's unneedly that loud. And then we got Daily Planet newsstand and gifts. It's a very small gift shop sort of things. Some snacks. We got Game Factory. Got Lex Luthor, Drop of Doom. So right up the giant tower of Superman is the drop tower. Got Lex Luthor, founder and CEO. Got LexCorp power armor, and heavy attack craft, and heavy assault vehicle. Got the power armor right here. All right, I just got off the drop tower. That was fantastic. Yeah, once you reach the top, you're not really sure when it's gonna drop, and all of a sudden it just drops. So really, really thrilling. You get an absolute great view of the park. Of course, I was on the left side or the far side there. Had a little bit of sun in my face, but it's not too bad.
They got the photography.
So I've been on King to Ka, and the drop tower that's on King to Ka is a lot higher than this at Six Flags in New Jersey. Certain spots, you get a little boost of speed going up. This is super fun. Unless you are terrified of heights. There it is, dropping down and blam. All right, so for Lex Luthor Drop of Doom, we're heading this way. First aid here on the left. All right, heading to the Scream Punk district instead of steampunk. Where wood meets steel. We got Gearworks Theater here on the left. So different things throughout the year. Got rest locations right here. The back part of Goliath. So yeah, the theming in this area is pretty neat. We've got Twisted Wigs Boba Tea Station. Got pastrami hot dog and boba drinks. Oh, I like the steam tractor. Main attraction for this area is Twisted Colossus. There you go, so it's a hybrid coaster. There you go, you can see the wood track, or wood supports. Used to be a standard wooden coaster. It's like steampunk over here. Alright, so this coaster, Twisted Colossus and Colossus were in several different movies and TV shows. The coaster was reinvented in 2015. Colossus was 1978. Loading area is just ahead. We got facts and stats. Track length 5,000. Top speed 57 miles an hour. 4 minutes ride. Alright, you see the green train. Purple train coming in next will be me. Again, front row seat. Cool thing is there's 2 tracks and you get to ride on both tracks and each one is slightly different. Alright, so I have a new favorite. Twisted Colossus, fantastic. You start with the blue track. After that, you ride the green track. Each one slightly different. Cool thing about the green track is when you go upside down, you stay upside down for a couple seconds. And this ride is over 4 minutes long. Completely smooth. Really, really awesome. So this ride was definitely worth the wait. Like I said, the theming in here is like a steampunk type of theming. So you get a good view of the track from the parking lot. And then right down the pathway, got the next coaster. Pretty fun. Scream, Ride Out Loud. You see the lift hill. Alright, so this is a trackless coaster. I mean, a bottomless coaster. They're pretty scary with a trackless coaster. Alright, just got off of Scream. A little bit rough. Lots of twists and turns. Now, these over-shoulder harnesses can box your ears if you're not really careful holding your head proper. But from the exit area, you see more of the track. Alright, so the pathway to Scream is a dead end. So we gotta backtrack a little bit. Alright, so from the Scream Punk District, backtracked. Gonna head in this direction now. Alright, next area we're checking out DC Universe. First ride over here is Teen Titans Turbo Spin. Alright, so the ride starts out slow. It picks up speed. See, once it reaches the speed, it starts to lift up. So the gravity holds you in place, or for the momentum, you're pushed back. This area has some faux front businesses. Got two coasters in this area, Batman the Ride, and right next there you got Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. You got the DC Universe store. Open air gift shop, you can buy all your capes. See lots of people walking around with different capes, so you pick your favorite superhero in the DC Universe and you can wear their cape. We've got Batman the Ride. And this is really, really cool Batmobile. Alright, thank God I see this one going. Lots of cool stuff. Been on many, many different variations of Batman the Ride at all the different Six Flags parks I've been to. I guess this is my 10th Six Flags park. This is a suspension coaster. I was like this, all industrial. And up the stairs. Alright, see the loading area. Of course, I'm on row 1.
Station stay clear.
They were doing some testing on the coaster. Alright, just got off Batman the Ride. And this one got me dizzy. Got a lot of twist in it. Very smooth though. The majority of the Batman the Ride coasters I've been on are yellow with the black supports. This one's blue with black supports. See, going up. So yeah, this was a pretty good ride. Very smooth. Like I said, it got me dizzy. Not to be unexpected on this type of ride. And of course you exit into a gift shop. All of the DC superhero themed merchandise inside. Alright, right next to the Batman the Ride is Wonder Woman Flight of Courage. That's this fantastic single rail coaster that I was really, really looking forward to riding. But unfortunately this one is down for today. They're having some sort of issues with it, so it's not even going to be open during my visit. Alright, so I'm a little disappointed that the Wonder Woman Flight of Courage is not going to be open today. I've been on a single rail roller coaster for my first time called the Jersey Devil at Six Flags in New Jersey. And the track may be a little bit different, but I have been on a single rail coaster. All right, we see more track from the Wonder Woman. All right, so DC Universe is a dead end also. So can it continue on? See another view of Superman and the drop tower. Next area up is the boardwalk. Got lots of games of chance.
What's up, chat?
I think I got boardwalk brews. There's their menu board. So yeah, this is the area that has the most games of chance all throughout. So if you want to win a big stuffed animal or a plush, this is the place to do it. We got Johnny Rockets, the original hamburgers. Beverages. Well, this is the only place in the park you get a milkshake. So continuing on. All right, they got Crazianity. It's their giant spinning pendulum ride. It goes back and forth, just like that. I don't believe this goes all the way around. This is down for maintenance, not operating today. Next up, we got Jammin' Bumpers. Good old classic bumper cars. Right across from Jammin' Bumpers, you got Aces of Clubs. All right, this is their menu board. So this is not open today. We got Riddler's Revenge. This is a stand-up coaster. Ah, man. This looks like it'll be fun. So they have lots of shade at this park. Go up the stairs to the entry platform.
The two people like it.
Alright.
Next house on the left-hand side and check out Twisted.
Alright, just got off the ride. Really smooth, but the main drawback is this type of over-the-shoulder harness, because as you're standing, you're kind of have your crotch area on this part right here, but your ears get boxed back and forth, and that's kind of uncomfortable. Alright, so it is a really strange sensation standing, riding a roller coaster. But once you have your height set properly, make sure you do that before it locks down, you have very little give. So you want to use your legs to stand. You don't want to try and sit. Yeah, I tried to hold my head as still as possible, but I still got my ears boxed. And you got the Hall of Justice and Justice League Battle for Metropolis.
High-tech weapon you can use on your mission. Good.
Nice! More volunteers for the Justice League Reserve Team. That's awesome! In case you don't know me, I'm Cyborg, the youngest member of the Justice League and the team's technology expert. Superman and Batman already told you about the situation here in Metropolis. Well, it's gone from bad to worse. Now that we know where the captured members of the League are being held, we need your help to break in and rescue them. Are you ready to get out there and represent the Justice League? Let me tell you about your ride. It's a high-tech military vehicle developed by the government's anti-supervillain task force, Argus. It's a self-guided hovercraft, so you can focus on blasting the bad guys without worrying about where you're going. I'll handle the navigation remotely. Oh, and speaking of blasting, your vehicle is outfitted with multifunctional blasters that can temporarily stun human targets, deactivate electronics, and destroy inert objects. Now check this out. I've upgraded my arm cannon with the blaster technology. Watch what happens when I blast that leg spot in the tank over there. Booyah! Pretty cool, huh? So that's what you want to do. Blast them to deactivate their control processors. Each time you blast a target, you score points just like a video game. How awesome is that? Ooh, Lexi! When we win,
wondering, can I keep one of these morons as a trophy? Oh, maybe I'll just take Cyborg. He could be my fancy new cat opener. Ooh, oh, with all that shiny bling he's got on, we'd make a pretty penny just setting him for scrap. Oh, he got lots of fun in store for your little citizens brigade. I can't wait for you to see my brand new lap.
And of course, we exit into another gift shop. Smells like this place is trying to take all of our money, huh? All different hats and shirts. Alright, so that is a motion simulator ride. You go around the track, and it can be turbulent, so I don't recommend going on this right after eating. You're shooting at targets on the screen, you got the projections. So it's a fun ride. I've been on this at almost all the other Six Flags parks that have this. Next ride up is the Scrambler. It's a good old classic right here. A staple of fairs and carnivals and most amusement parks. And directly to the right of Scrambler, you got restroom locations. Alright, so right next to Hall of Justice, got Caroline's Pizzeria. This is what they've got available. Right next to that, you got Big Belly Burger. Alright, directly to the left of Big Belly Burger, you got Munchopolis Snacks. So if you've got the meal plan, you see all these different snacks you can get. Right across there, you got Studio 6F. This is just another gift shop. Got all sorts of shirts. And some other stuff. It's got flip-flops. Lots of hats. Just to the right of Studio 6F, you got Gold Rusher, a Rip Roaring roller coaster. So this is not going to be a really super fast coaster, but I do enjoy the mine trains. Alright, so waiting for it to get back, you can see there's absolutely no line whatsoever. That's the good thing about coming in the spring before the busy summer season. So I'm going to be able to get on every single ride here today with no problem. Alright, so just got off the mine train and it was a bit rough, as to be expected with these type of coasters. It was slow, but it's still a fun ride. Alright, so you got Metro Park. You got Cheetos popcorn mix. That's what they've got. Alright, so for this area, I'm going to make a left turn. We're going up Samurai Summit. Now this extreme incline right here, if you're going up, like the theming up here. Like I said, if you're going downhill, it's not a problem, but going uphill, it's pretty extreme. So once you get up the hill, you turn to the left first. So down this pathway, you got Superman Escape from Krypton. And you see the tower. Alright, so Superman Escape from Krypton. So this is a launch coaster. So this should be fun. If you're familiar with the Superman movies, this is his little ice kingdom. You use both sides, however only one side's open. See, very low attendance day, not a lot of lines here at all. There's several school groups here from middle school and high school. So there's just a small amount of people here. Okay, so there are two sides. This side faces forward. It is not running right now. We got to go backwards. All right, so this ride is extremely fast and extremely quick. You zoom out of the station, you go up a big incline up really, really high, and you come back. Now up here you got the Laughing Dragon Pizza Company, but this is definitely not open. Looks like this would be a gift shop. So we're going to continue going up the incline from the top of the hill. You make a right now. So it looks like they're using this as one of their haunted houses, the Sewer of Souls. All right, so this is the upper end of the Magic Mover. Takes you up this really, really steep incline. You got a workout coming up here. All right, next coaster up is the Ninja. All right, this should hopefully be fun. That should be fun. You ride in the cars and you ride back and forth as you go along the track. There's a really good view of the type of vehicles we're in. The front row. Alright, so just got off the Ninja. That was really good. There's no inversions on this ride. Basically, the track has you going back and forth. So it was pretty smooth. Not a super long ride, but it was fun. More of the track from up here. And you got this other big tower, observation tower. Doesn't appear this observation tower is being used for guests anyway. All right, so from the Ninja, I'm gonna head back down the mountain. This will be much easier than walking up. All right, so from the pathway up the Ninja, straight where those people are going, is where Superman is. This is Superman. So I'm heading to the left, going back down the mountain. All right, so going down the mountain, you get a great view of the track for Ninja. So two really, really good coasters are up this big incline. Like I said, going down, it's much, much easier. It's well worth it going up though. Alright, so I'm back down from Samurai Summit. Metro Park, gonna go this way. Cheetos Popcorn's gonna be there on the left. Got Jetstream. Alright, Jetstream is the park's water flume ride. Unfortunately, this is down at the moment. Doesn't give a reason why it's down. Just sign saying not open. Got Dive Devil. And this is an upcharge. It's the park Sky Coaster. It's got Circuit Breaker Grand Prix. What's the pricing for this? It's the go-kart track. Next here at the park we're going to is the Underground. Got the Underground Arcade. Doesn't look like much of an arcade anymore. Couple things. Because you have some games. Arcades aren't as exciting to this generation as it was for my generation. Back when I was a kid, I'd be at the mall with a pocket full of quarters with all the advanced gaming systems and the better graphics. Save your money and play at home. There we got Chicken Coop. What they've got available. Alright, next coaster coming up, West Coast Racers. That's this coaster here. The yellow and white track and black colored supports. So this is a dual track racing coaster. Alright, it's gonna go out the spiral staircase. But they load 2 trains so they can race each other. Right outside the window. There we go. Alright, so just got off this coaster. Cool thing is you ride both sides. You ride their yellow side first. You come back in the station, you ride the white side. So each track is slightly different than the other. So it looks like there's 2 loading platforms. There is only 1 loading platform. So that was really neat. I was wondering how you were able to do both sides. See me, front row. I'm wearing my green Sprite shirt. And again, you exit into a gift shop. Lots of different stuff here. So this was extremely smooth. I do like how you get to ride both tracks. I said yellow first, the white second. We got West Coast Customs right outside. Some of these sweet rides here. Wow. Of course, needs a paint job now. Wow. Got this rat rod. This is Speed Shop Apparel and Gifts. Is a gift shop you exit through. Got coaster candy. If you got a sweet tooth, man, this is where to come to. Got the trolley, gummy worms and stuff. You know, the Sour Patch Kids, fruit snacks, corn nuts. So yeah, there's a lot of prepackaged stuff when you get cotton candy, different lollipops. Of course, you're coming in here, this is the good stuff to get right here. Their menu board. Candy apples, chocolate apples, fudge, like that. All different variations. Oh my goodness, that stuff looks good. Got all this good stuff here. Different types of candies. They got ice cream and Dippin' Dots, Haribo, and then box candies and other stuff. And of course, they got chips. Oh, they got pucker powder. You fill up these tubes. Big giant lollipops. Jawbreaker lollipops. Right in the back is the candy kitchen where they make everything here fresh. Not the prepackaged stuff, but you know, fudge, candy apples, things like that. Make right here on premises. And they got some stuff here. Got pajamas. And some nice plushies. And just to the left, you got Twin Charge Tacos. So this is not open either. And this is their menu board. Right next to that, you got the pit stop or restrooms. Next coaster in this area, you got Apocalypse the Ride. A classic 1 roller coaster. You feel the bumps. Wooden coasters like the Bull at Six Flags in New Jersey was extremely fast and really smooth. We got this really old Jeep. It's for the theming. Flat tires and everything. And old barrels. Oh wow, old semi. Ooh. This looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. Dirty checkpoint. up above us also. No, row 1. So, Apocalypse is leaving the station. I'll be on the next one. Alright, just got off Apocalypse. That was a fun ride. You actually feel it, just like most one coasters. It has a really good speed to it. Yeah, man, you see it on this track. It's got some good speed to it. You got the classic chain lift up to the top. Absolutely love the theming of this coaster before you get on. Alright, just to the left outside of Apocalypse the Ride, you got the Horror Emporium. Yeah. Never too early to start planning for Fright Fest. Got all of the Fright Fest merchandise in here. Only Fright Fest I've been to so far is in Six Flags over Georgia. You got blood slime. This is funny, serial killer. We got snack tracks. That's what they've got. Ices. Alright, so for my snack I got a super pretzel. And I get cheese, and I got to refill my beverage. I'm not really sure what that cheese is. The cheese was not very good, so I'm just having my pretzel by itself. I threw the cheese away. It was nasty stuff. Like this, right across from Apocalypse, you got Mr. Six's bus. This may look familiar. This is all their Six Flags commercials. About maybe 10 years ago, with the old guy who was Mr. Six gets off the bus. Looks like he's old and decrepit, but then he starts doing the dancing, inviting everybody on the bus to go to Six Flags. Alright, so from Apocalypse the Ride, see the Horror Emporium, that's where I got my pretzel and the gross cheese. Getting me going underneath the coaster and heading up this pathway here. Some more of the Path to Ninja and the water flume ride. Or a little further along the pathway, you see a lot more of the water flume or log flume. So if you're looking to get wet to cool off, don't worry, there is another water ride here. All right. Hear that country music.
If you find yourself lost.
All right, we're up to this Old West style area. All right, along this path we come to Tatsu, fly at the speed of fear. Line's not too bad. See a little bit of track from here. So Tatsu is a flying coaster, meaning when you get on it, your seats lift up so you're face down. More tracks. Another cool thing about Tatsu is really no need for front seat, front row, because you're facing down, so any seat that you're in is the best seat. You come in, face down. Going on next. Alright, so at peak days, they're right in two sides. Just got off the ride. There was a free spot up front, so I did end up on the front row. But like I said, it doesn't really make a difference. Get lifted up in a flying position. Alright, you see me there at top left. I'm on the right hand side, front row. So yeah, very, very smooth ride. There's one point of the ride where the loop, that right there, really just makes your stomach just, bleh, you know, type of a feel to it. Because you're upside down, you're on your back at that point when you go around the loop. Just a very, very strange feeling. We're outside Tatsu, you got Soda Springs.
Babies, guys.
That's what they've got. Alright, right across from Tatsu, you got Roaring Rapids. And unfortunately, this looks like it's closed also. So you gotta look if you want to be on the water ride today. Several areas of the park, they have the screen here. It tells you the wait times to all of these different major rides. About Goliath, 150 minutes. I'm glad I rode it when I did. Alright, so from the left of Roaring Rapids, you got another food stand here called Caddy's Kettle. What they have available, we got burgers, we got big old turkey legs, we got snacks. Got lots of picnic tables outside to eat your food. Shady restrooms right across from the restaurant stuff that I showed you. Got the library. This is another arcade. But rather than games, it looks like majority of it in here is also games of chance. We do have some games. It's cool, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And there's a coin pusher. So you can win tokens to play the games or the collector cards. Oh, and each character card is 50 tickets. Collect all 9 character cards and a golden ticket to receive 3,000 tickets. Then they got the prize hub. You redeem your tickets right here and choose your prize. Alright, so I'm going to continue down the pathway after this area. See what else I can find. So this area you see good part of the track for the new Revolution. Yeah, here's the lift hill. So I gotta be close to the front of the park again. Look at that Primo's Pizzeria. That's gonna be right down these stairs. Alright, it's their meals. And they've got some snacks. And of course you got their beverages. Alright, so from this area, you come to the entrance for X2. That's directly down this pathway. Alright, X2 coming up next. Alright, you must be type A. There's type X. Alright, this will be fun, looks like. So this is a wing coaster where you're suspended on either side of the actual coaster, which is on the central track. Alright, so there are 2 loading areas because you're on both sides of the coaster. I've been on a couple different types of this style roller coaster before. Got a really fun version of this type of roller coaster at Dollywood. The cool thing is you ride this roller coaster backwards for the majority of the track, and at one point you're facing forward. I don't know how they do that, but really, really cool. So you definitely want to have your head firmly in place and back. I made a mistake of having my head lifted up at one point and I got banged around a couple times. And it gave me a headache. So this is actually very unique roller coaster. I've never been on one like this, riding backwards. It was pretty cool. Had some good rotations. Also at one point, my legs were bouncing up and down, and it hurt a little bit on the seat, or the lower part. You're harnessed in pretty good. I guess depending on your weight distribution, whether or not you have more rotations than others. So it was a fun ride. There's me right there. I was on the inside seat. So down near the entrance to X2, there's this pathway here. This is actually the exit, or the lightning lane for the New Revolution. I showed you the entrance to the New Revolution right down below. So you're gonna go up this way, and it takes you to the loading area. All right, so from X2, we're going down these stairs here. Down the stairs, we're heading to the right. All right, next coaster up is Viper. It's right in here. Actually not too far away from X2. All right, so there's no line over here now. The track goes all the way around. All right, just got off of Viper, and that was not a very comfortable ride. You get rocked around pretty good on this thing. And plus the restraints, or over-the-shoulder restraints, and those hurt also. You're right there, front row. And you had my eyes closed at that point. All right, so Viper is a dead end once you're off the ride. So right up there is where X2 is, across this bridge. Now I'm heading underneath the bridge to continue. All right, so following the pathway down, I'm back to the front. Got the carousel, and back over to the New Revolution, or Classic Revolution if you prefer. Just showing you the look of Tatsu and the very, very cool oldest coaster I believe in the park, the Revolution, or the New Revolution. All right, I'm going to show you the Six Flags Emporium. All right, Six Flags Emporium. Now this gift shop is going to have all the stuff that we saw at all the smaller gift shops in one location. So if you missed something that you wanted to get in other parts of the park, you should find it up in this gift shop. So all sorts of shirts, male, female, unisex, kid sizes. These type of shirts are going to be pretty popular in the summertime. We got all the kid sizes, flip-flops, like water shoes, bags. These are really cool because they keep your drink bottle cool. Your drink bottle fits right inside of it, and it keeps the contents in a lot colder longer. Got all the emoji hats. There's all the DC superheroes hats. Lots of clothing in here. So there's all the capes. So if you miss something, like I said, if you miss something at one of the other gift shops, you'll find it all up here. I'm not purchasing anything in here since I already have several Six Flags hats. I didn't have a Six Flags shirt, which I should have brought with me, but didn't think about it at the time. Of course, a different plush. You got name mugs. All right, right up by the main entrance and exit, you got a funnel cake factory. This place is going to be extremely busy at the end of the day. So everybody's here at the exit area. Oh boy, that looks really good. So also your last opportunity right up front to refill your drink bottle before you leave. Right across to the funnel cakes, you got that Plaza ice cream. What we've got. Ice cream. And snacks. What flavors they got here. Cookies and cream, mint chocolate chip. Got chocolate, Oregon strawberry, vanilla bean, and chocolate chip cookie dough. Alright, I'm not using my second meal, so I decided to use my other meal as another snack. So you can do that. So if you only ate one meal and you have a snack and you want another snack instead of a meal, you can do that. I got double scoop, mint chocolate chip, and cookies and cream. Alright everybody, that is going to do it for my visit to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Had a fantastic 2 days here. First day I rode almost all of the coasters. Today was basically all about filming a tour of the park. I rode a couple of the coasters that I didn't get to ride yesterday. So leave some comments down below what your favorite ride was that I showed you. If you've been here before, love to hear from you. If this happens to be your first video, I go to amusement parks, theme parks, zoos, aquariums, state and national parks, sometimes quirky roadside attractions all over the United States. I do my best to upload new videos every Thursday Eastern time. So check out my channel. I have hopefully something for everybody. I've been to over 100 different zoos. This is my 10th Six Flags park I've been to. Been to almost all of them. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. So there's no guarantee on Twisted Colossus that you're gonna have both trains side by side. Occasionally it works out that way. You have the cars match up along the track. And this looks like it's going to be one of those times. Yeah, there we go. Both sides going at the same time. That was close anyway.